We're live. How's it going, everybody? I'm just gonna let some of the homies know that I'm gone live. Yo, Trash Dash, I literally just messaged you, guy. I just dropped Kayla off. Kayla and the doggies, she's got to work tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing Thanksgiving here, and we were cooking shit and fucking having a good old time. Yeah, man. What's up, Trash Dash? How you doing, bro? How's it going? I fucking did the pickup today, like I said. Let me just quickly grab one item. Oh, yes. Fucking shit all over the place here right now. Whenever I do a live stream, I basically have to like tear the fucking place apart. Right. What the fuck is that? Ugh. What did you eat? Radioactive blob fuel is awake. He thinks. There it is. So the pickups of the day. Tenebrae, Tenebrae, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I finally own it. God damn. This is the one that's eluded me the most. Like, this is the one that has, like, I feel like the most hype behind it at this point because, like, I watch, like, Deep Red, I think is my favorite Argento flick, but, like, I keep hearing, like, Tenebrae. You know, I've watched, in the last little while, I've watched Inferno, I've watched Opera, Suspiria. I actually had the Synapse Suspiria in my hands today when I went sort of movie browsing, if you want to call it that. And I was looking at it, had all the features and stuff, and I was like, fuck, man, I'd love to pull the trigger. But then as I was scanning, I fucking seen this. I initially went in there to see if they had the 4K release of this, and they didn't. But this was like $25, man. And I was like, dude, you know what? It's like that much online or more. So really stoked to have copped this, and really stoked to watch it. And Trash Dash was telling me there's like an insane. It might have been Trash Dash, might have been Radioactive Blobfield that told me about like some fucking insane feature length documentary, Yellow Fever: The Rise and Fall of the Giallo, chronicling the Giallo film genre from its beginning as early 20th century crime fiction to its later influences on the modern slasher film genre. Original unsane U.S. version of Tenebrae, and end credit sequence, etc., etc. Fucking stoked, man. I almost forgot to hit up the homeboy VZ because I don't know what time it is for him, but I'll fucking shoot him a message, man. Giant turkey sandwich from the market, chocolate milk, and Charlton Chew. Had me a Charlton Chew. Tenebrae is one of his nastiest. But don't you hate Suspiria? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Radioactive. You were busy last night, and okay. So here's my little story. I'll recap it again. So last weekend, right? Suspiria just happened to be on Tubi. I had like a couple of like my dad was here, my mom was here, I think my little brother was here, whatever, my girl. And I just popped on Suspiria as we were sitting there, and I was like watching it, and I kept like getting distracted from like the conversations to Suspiria, and I was like, dude, this is not the fucking version that I have. And we went through this last night. Like I have the Guillotine Films version, and it's just no bueno. So there's definitely stuff cut from that. And the stuff that I was seeing on the screen, I was like, God, this is insane. So I might have to do a retake on Suspiria, bro, because I was seeing some insane stuff. That fucking tent chainsaw. See all these photos behind me, these framed photos, like every fucking episode of the live stream, I put different ones up there. But next time you see this wall behind me, these will be hung. And I've got some other stuff to hang up as well. Tenebrae is one of the best. Yep, it's a good documentary. Might have some spoiler scenes in the documentary on certain movies. I forget. Is that doc the one where Logio Cozy says he makes the best films? Outside the Nine is in the house. What's up, guys? I was on my friend's channel. We're doing a watch party on Children of the Corn. The first one? The only one that fucking matters? Actually, I like in part 2 when that journalist guy is like interviewing that kid, or like interviewing the kids, trying to at least. Fuck, you know what I just realized? I put in zombie and I forgot to switch it over to the VCR. Turn that shit down. And here's my little bang bang little zombie Anchor Bay. Fucking, this is like the only poster that matters in my opinion. Although I do like the zombie flesh eaters ones where it's like the hands come out of the graves and shit. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So that guy's interviewing those kids and he goes, the kids are all like, the corn. And he goes, all right, pause it. He goes, what is all this shit about the corn? And then even Children of the Corn, which was Big L's rap group, COTC, had like Mace, Bloodshed, Cameron, Big L, of course. Amazing rap collective that you don't really hear much about, but they used samples of that. The hallway shot with Jessica Harper is pretty fucking amazing. Pretty freaking awesome. I like part 3 when they go to Chicago. All of them. Oh, he's talking about all of them. Outlander, we have your woman, Outlander. Courtney Gaines is that actor that says that ginger kid. He's in a lot of movies I love. Colors. He's in Death Sentence, or not Death Sentence. He's in Faster. He's in a few episodes of Seinfeld, I believe. He was like the video store clerk. Got this double stuffed fucking Fudgio cookie. I know, but that's what makes that gang more believable for me. In Colors, like 21st Street Gang, whatever. And like they're all just like losers from the neighborhood, you know what I mean? That it's like mixed race. It's kind of like the Warriors, you know what I mean? Like not the Warriors. They're wimps compared to the Warriors, but you know what I'm saying? Like it gives it that like sense of like believability to me, because like that's how, like, growing up, like there was never just like all white dudes. It was always like white dudes, natives, black dude. Like it was a big, like we were all buddies. So that's what it was so like cool, because everyone was sort of represented. I rewatched Silent Hill. Really solid video game film, even if the CGI ending is kind of weak. Never seen the film. Played the one game where you're like in the room. I think it's called Silent Hill: The Room on PS2, and it just, I'm not I love horror films, but I don't like horror games. I don't like to trip myself out like that. A little too fucking freaky for my liking. Shout out to Retro or Die. He's always he's a big fan of that type of shit though. Almost forgot. I kind of want to give a quick read of the special features on here, because I didn't really read them in the entirety. But we got the blah 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 new scan, dual English, blah 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 track, audio commentary track featuring critic and Argento scholar Maitland McDonough. Rare high definition English sequence with insert shots, playable with the film via seamless branching. The documentary, and so on and so forth. Alternate opening credits sequence. Can't wait to watch that. And the other film I picked up was I Spit on Your Grave, the original. When I bought this, and like I went to Kayla's work, because she works at the mall, and she was like, "Oh, what'd you buy?" And I was showing her, and she's like, "Oh, you have that, and I was like, "No, I got the remake of this," and she's like, "Oh." So this is pretty dope. This is a pretty fucked up movie. It's not for everybody, but you know, I love this type of shit. Like these rape revenge films. I don't like. I know that it's oversaid. Like it's fucked up to say that you like that kind of stuff, but you know, what can you do? Fuck, I haven't watched Zombie in a while. I'm stoked. Um, yeah, I like him in it too. I'm gonna start on All the Colors of the Dark. Sick. You got to see Miss 45. That's one of my favorites. Fuck yeah. What about Killer Nun? Have you guys seen Killer Nun? Because I seen that today too at Cinema One, and I was like checking it out. I like it's like $50 or like 40, between 40 or $50. I'm like, I'm not gonna spend that on there, but you know, it's kind of a cool concept. Also, the ability to use Melon app right now has switched back to its. I have the screen open right now. It switched back. I can't stream unless I pay $15 a month, which to be fair is not bad. And I'm sure like once you know get the app, there's like all kinds of perks that come with it. But you know, I don't have like a solid enough schedule of these streams down to like justify that. Like another fucking subscription service thing. Like I'm already paying for like multiple subscriptions on random shit and some stuff I don't even fucking really use. Like I pay for Microsoft Office and I like use it like very rarely. But when I need it, I need it. You know what I mean? And it's $12.95 Canadian, which you know that's how I made the zines. You know what I mean? And that's how I make a lot of my stickers, tablet, like my sticker, like blanks. You know what I mean? Like I'll put like a bunch of images on one sheet, take it to the print shop, boom, boom, boom. I don't get like the professionally made stickers because I can get like the sticker paper, like I can get them to print it on the label paper there, and I just cut them out myself. Which, you know, ideally in a perfect world, I would like to have the you know professionally cut out ones, but as far as I'm concerned, like they just as good. You know, and I've seen them outside. Like there's one that's been in Toronto for like over a year and a half, and it's still up and it still looks good. So um, and that's outdoors. Like indoors, like forget about it. It's good unless you're like constantly rubbing it and shit like that. Like I also print stuff like this to put in the back of my phone, like just little images of my drawings and shit. It's behind like a case there. I haven't seen Killer Nun. Miss 45 wears a nun costume though. I don't know about Killer Nun, but Santiago Pandemonium or whatever is it's called. It's a badass nunsploitation. Yeah, I haven't seen that many nunsploitation films, if any. Really, I don't own any. That's for sure. I have some of those like women in prison films, and of course I have like female prisoner Scorpion and all that shit. But it's not really a genre that I'm like too crazy about picking shit up, you know. And even like today, like I said to Kayla, I'm like I'm not gonna buy anything. I just want to go take a look, and then I ended up buying these. I bought them at separate places. So this was Cinema One. This was Sunrise Records. Um, good shit, you know. Like I don't give a fuck. Like this, like if I can save like you know a decent amount of money on buying the DVD, I'll do that all day. Especially for these types of movies, like you know, I don't give a fuck if it's like you know, it's I spit on your grave. It's not supposed to look like it's fucking being looked out of 2020 vision. Love Letters of a Portuguese Nun is pretty awesome. Yeah, you were telling me about that. Outside the Nine is back. What's going on, bro? Um, yeah, man. I seen a lot of stuff today that really kind of shocked me. Like I seen a lot of really good titles at Cinema One, but you know, in terms of their arrow section, it's dog shit. It was once really good. Now it's just kind of dog shit. And their Criterion section's dog shit. Their world cinema is okay, but there's nothing really to write home about. Like everything they have of note, I already own, like The Raid and fucking Itchy the Killer and like that kind of stuff. Even though my copy of Itchy the Killer is a bootleg, but uh, I don't mind. It's not a bootleg that I made though. I bought it from a place. What's good, Eddie? Um, yeah, you know what me and Kayla watched tonight? Like we were like fucking around, like cooking and shit, and just having like a good old time. She fucking passed out because she's high as a kite, smoking. I bought her a vape. Like I bought her one of these. Like now she has her own, so she can just like it's literally sitting right there. So uh, good stuff. These are I swear by this fucking thing. But you gotta be careful. Because that thing will fucking kick your ass. Just got done with the stream on my friend's channel I'm co-hosting. Outside the 9, are you gonna post any like collection tour videos or anything like that? I fucking love those kind of videos. Like I just watched the one Moods tour, like the one from like 2015, just because I kind of forgot. Like he shows shit there that you don't see in a lot of the newer stuff, and that's how I find out about a lot of movies, man. Like I have his tour of like the OG Anchor Bay and like the Blue Underground and stuff, and like that's how I, it's an easy way to kind of like look at the titles and look at the poster art and all that kind of stuff, and then hear his opinion on it, and you can kind of gauge it off that, because we're in the era where there's so much poo poo out there in the wild. Oh, I did frame this bad boy. Just like dollar store frame, man, and it looks fucking cool. Let's see here. Yeah. I don't mind it, man. It was a fun little project. Like, I'd like to do a bunch of those. And the only problem is, like, once you go to the dollar store and you find like a good frame, you go back for them and like they don't have any, and then you're like, fuck. Like I needed ones once for 11 by 17, or excuse me, not 11 by 17. It was like just like whatever size, like the like standard watercolor papers. Like it's bigger than 8.5 by 11, that size, and they had them. And then I went back for them again, and they didn't have any. These ones I don't mind though, like the one beside it, because it fits 8.5 by 11 perfectly, and it's like a big frame. It looks kind of fancy. It's not just like one of these ones where it's just like a whatever. Dollar store has some good frames. Goodwill. Oh yeah, thrift stores always got good fucking frames. The only problem is like big like movie poster frames. Like they're still charging like the same amount that you pay at like Michael's for like a brand new like nice fucking crispy one. No, we don't have Target. I think they might have opened a Target at one point, but they didn't last. No, we got Walmart. That's basically it. That's the only kind of place like a Walmart here. I know in the States you guys got like tons of places like that. But not here. We used to have a place called Zeller's, which was like sort of a shit version of Walmart. But that's it. We used to have more now, just Target and Walmart. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I want to get super baked right now. Roll up a joint. Roll up a jointy joint. Do they have hush puppies in Canada? What is a hush puppy? We do not. Unless we have it and it's called something else. A hush puppy. Is that like a type of fucking slipper? Because that's what it sounds like. Get the weed rolled up. I gotta go get some more fucking dope, but not tomorrow. I got enough to last probably the whole week, but I still like to have some weed to smoke. Otherwise, I'll fucking lose my mind. Boom. Joint rolled. Radioactive, you gonna tell me what a fucking hush puppy is? Or you're gonna keep the secret to yourself? The secret. It's like deep fried cornbread. We don't have Long John Silver's in Canada, no. We got Archie's fish and chips. No, I don't eat fish anyway, bro. I don't like the fucking taste. Not Archie Bunker. There's an episode of All in the Family where Archie Bunker says London, Ontario. Because, like, Meathead's talking about something, and he's like, who ever heard of London, Ontario? Who the hell ever heard of London, Ontario? And Meathead's like, I've heard of London, Ontario, Archie. I fucking love Archie Bunker, bro. We need more Archie Bunker. That's why the nation or the world is in such a shitty spot. There's not enough Archie Bunker shit happening. Fucking Archie Bunker. Guy's a nut. Do you like Archie Bunker outside the nine? Do you like his fucking his funny metaphors? This fucking Anchor Bay tape of Zombie is pretty goddamn clean. Like, it don't look bad at all. Widescreen. Like, I remember in the days, like, I'd go to my buddy's house and we'd watch a movie. He'd zoom it in always. He'd be like, "Let's got those black lines." And I was like, dude, like, we're seeing more of the fucking picture. I felt like I was the only one that knew about that because, like, my uncle told me about it, right? And I was like, oh, fuck. You know, pan and scan and all that shit. Like, whack. Fuck, man. There's a song by CIN where the dude goes, roll up them blunts, fat Archie Bunkers. Oh, fuck. Man, I haven't smoked a blunt or any tobacco of any kind in 2 years. I used to smoke blunts daily. Don't miss them. Yes, I do. But I won't. Fuck yeah, man. I had a pretty good day. Like, again, like, I was looking at movies and stuff like that. And, like, there was this, at Sunrise, there was a copy of Taxi Driver. It's like a Blu-ray. It's like one of those digibook things. And it was $19, which I think is fair. And it had, like, tons of features. And it made me wonder, like, what are the features on my Taxi Driver, like, at home, you know? So I got to check that shit out later. I think I got to, like, pull a few more copies of a couple of more different random shithead movies off the wall here to put into my give to my dad pile. Not that they're shit, but, like, just stuff that I don't give a fuck. Like, I got, like, what the hell is it called? Like, Brotherhood of Blood or something with, like, Sid Haig and Ken Foree. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I put it on once. I couldn't even watch it. It was too shitty. There's a few other ones, like, by Wild Eye. Like, my Uncle Mike, like, traded, like, he, like, gave me a bunch of Wild Eye releases for some fucking hockey games off of YouTube on DVDRs. But, you know, like when I was looking, like, when I found the Tenebrae fucking this fucking film, when I found that today, I was looking for Opera, and I was looking for Inferno. Like, I have Inferno on VHS, but I'd love to have, like, all these Argento films that I'm watching. Like, I want them store bought. You know, I don't mind DVD-R for shit, but if like there's certain movies, like we said, like, last night, man, like, you want to have your favorites in, like, the format you want, and, like, those are the ones that I'm comfortable buying multiple times or whatever it is, right? Like, if I could find store-bought copies of Female Prisoner Scorpion, I'd get them. Case of the Bloody Iris, Blade in the Dark, like, all these giallos and shit that Torso, like, I own all these films, but they're on fucking DVD-R, and it is a slight piss off, you know. And, like, there's some other stuff I gotta pull, like some of these, like burnt copies of, like, Saw 5 and all this bullshit I have that I got from my cousin. Like, I don't need these in this collection, man. They're weighing it down. Like, Urban Legends, like, I don't like there's, like, a burnt copy of Urban Legends, one of the sequels. I don't give a fuck about that. probably the same features. I bought it on Blu-ray. It had a lot of the same features they were on my old DVD. Taxi Driver is awesome. I'm not too crazy about the Wild Eye movies. I got friends on here who are crazy about them. A few are okay. You should check out The Church by Michael or Michelle Savai. I need to grab a copy of that. I'll definitely be in. I think I know the cover of that to see it. Yeah, those Wild Eye fucking movies. Like, I got a few of them. They're like anthologies, I think, but the modern anthologies, man, they're hard for me to watch. I can't force myself to watch shit anymore. I used to be able to like watch some shit, but now I'm like, fuck. Once it goes a certain direction, or just like the way the actors are, it's unfair for me to do that. But so they're now on the boat on the way to Matul. I love this guy coming up here. He like prays for them as they're leaving. You know that Leonard Maltin rates this movie as a bomb? He rates it as a fucking bomb. Like, dude, it's Fulci's Zombie, but he's got no problem rating like some shithead movie like a fucking 3.5, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? This movie's entertaining as hell and stylish to me, man. Like, it has like a style to it, like a flavor, like the same way that like, like Fulci's Zombie, the way the zombies look have like a flavor like no other. Like, I don't know, they just look so fucking cool. Oh, don't get me wrong, there's good zombies and a million other fucking flicks, but I like the VHS movies. Yeah, I think I got. It's really dark in here. That light bulb must be dying. I got VHS 1 and VHS 2, and I think I got like one of those Rec movies. Yeah, I got Rec 1. But then I have like some random bullshit movie beside it, Raise the Dead, and like these fucking shitty movies that my one like aunt used to steal from this job she worked at. And then I have shit that like I haven't seen yet, so I don't know. I actually got some Russian horror film up there. I think it's called Nails, put up by Unearthed. Check that shit out. Wild Eye did some okay docs. The tropical setting in Zombie is really cool. I love it. I love it. Zombie's just dumb fun. You don't go into it expecting Fellini in the graveyard. Yeah, it's so fun. Like, even like when people think of this film, like they always, you can tell if someone's at least heard of it. They'll go like, yeah, that's this movie where a shark fights a zombie. It's like, nah, man. Like, I think my favorite part of this film takes place in the first 10 minutes when the cop boards, like those two cops board that boat, and they like look at around, and there's like the fucking maggots and all that shit, and that fat zombie comes bursting out. Like, that is my favorite part of this film, I think. And obviously, like when the title, like when this zombie comes out of the fucking ground, obviously that's an excellent moment. But um, yeah, just eyeball scenes. Like, this movie's got it all, bro. Got it all. We've talked about it before, but who's the guy that is the driver of the boat? Because his voice, oh fuck, it's showing her cunt and showing her tits. There we go. I like when they go into the house and the zombies are eating everyone. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'll see you guys. All right. Peace out, man. My favorite line is the pilot says, the captain of the ship must be a real turkey. Oh, my God. Fuck, man. My favorite line is probably, I don't know. I couldn't fucking, I'd have to actually rewatch it and pay attention to the dialogue, not like how I'm watching it now. But anyways, what else is there to talk about? Uh, you know, this collection of mine, like, and not only the collection, but the state of this fucking channel. I really want to like, and I know I say this all the time, but I want to try to at least make a couple of videos a month for sure at minimum, and just like whenever I feel like doing it, popping on at least do kind of a what I watch kind of thing, and just talk about the shit that I watch and like showcase the art and stuff like that, because I've been drawn a lot more than usual, and been watching a lot of really good movies because of 31 Days of Horror, and I can't wait to fucking pop this in for my first time, probably Monday before work. Uh oh yeah, the boats can leave now. Tell the crew. Or like those like that guy and that girl, like uh she wanted to be exciting. I would have settled for an empty box car or something like that. He goes like, not a box car, not again. Yeah, man. Oh, that's what I was saying. With the Argento thing. So like a couple of videos I'll share with you guys, because um you guys are OGs. Basically, I want to do a collection video of a few different directors. Uh and I also kind of want to reorganize my collection in a way. Like I printed off a bunch of uh tags, basically, like A through Z twice, and then a bunch of sort of like one that says Asian cinema, and one that says black exploitation, one that says exploitation, and different things like that, and sort of like label the collection out a bit, and then I can sort of organize, because I have like my exploitation section is just a disaster, and that's everything from like Coffee to Black Dynamite to Bronx Warriors. Like, there's it's all over the place, but I really want to get that in order. Rest of these tapes, I kind of want to like figure out what I want to keep on display, what I can put away. Like I have like all of my Charles Bronson collection out, but really the only ones that I really want to keep out are Death Wish 1 through 5. Um, so I'm missing a few box sets, because like I was looking at, I know where they are. Like they're with my Sopranos VHS box sets, but I know I have a Rambo VHS box set, and I also have the Rambo Blu-ray box set, which has Rambo 1 through 3. Excuse me. Um, but I got the Dirty Harry box set, and I want to bust that out, and I want to watch that during like the winter months, like sort of like it's like a franchise. It is a franchise, but it's like the character you want to fucking follow, like Dirty Harry. It's been a long time since I watched any of those. I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen them all, but I could only really tell you what like the first two are about, really. Love that shit. Part 4 is the best. What one's that called? Because I got Dirty, like on DVD, I got Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, and the Deadpool. I think Deadpool's part 5, right? Sudden Impact. Oh, there it is. Fucking underwater zombie fighting a shark. What more could you ask for, I guess? You guys know of any good like mummy films, like Egyptian horror films, even modern stuff? Like, cause that's like like a subgenre I really love, like Egyptian stuff. Like, I tried to watch that new Mummy with Tom Cruise. I bought it like at a thrift store somewhere, and the disc only played like halfway. So or not even halfway, maybe like a quarter of the way. But I have a soft spot for fucking Brendan Fraser's The Mummy from like '98 or whatever. Love that film. Me and my buddy Mike, like we've seen it a million times. Hammer, Blood of the Mummy's Tomb. Okay, I've seen the Hammer Mummy. I own that. Um, I actually own it twice. See, there I go. I can give that one to the old man as well, because I got a box set that has like 6 Hammer classics. Horror classics. Blood of the Mummy's Tomb. Or Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. I think I got another one called Dawn of the Mummy. That's a bootleg. I've never watched it. And I know I think I have one other one. Fucking A, man. Blood from the Mummy's Tomb is one of the sequels. It takes place in the 70s and is some hot chick haunted by a mummy or some shit. Nice. This I like. I like the mummy films, man. Anything Egyptian is fucking weird, bro. Sean, Blue Digital, what's going on, bro? We're just talking bullshit right now. About Egyptian fucking movies. Mummy films and shit. Oh, man. It's crazy because I've been fucking cooking, like, on and off, like, for the last, since, like, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Because, like I said, tomorrow is, we're having our Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, which is October. And to say it again, it's fucking, what's it called? Because we have an earlier harvest than you guys. I have some weird French movie from the 2000s about a mummy. I've seen a mummy, like a real live mummy, twice. And it's fucking crazy. One time I was at the fucking museum in Toronto by myself. And it was the first time I ever went there by myself. Actually, it was the only time I ever went there by myself. And I was walking around and I seen the samurai suits, and I got like this couple to like take a photo of me in front of them. And then I was upstairs by the mummy, and then I met like this old like Arabian man. We ended up talking for like 20 minutes, just like I don't even like just talking about random shit, and then we parted ways, and hopefully that guy's fucking good. What's up, Sean? Hey, Radioactive. So, in terms of the 31 Days of Horror thing happening here on Videohomicide, unfortunately, like I already said, the next two videos and the one day 8, so day 8, 9, and 10, audio only. I know it sucks, but what I was getting at was the list that I made for the 2022 version of this shit. It's completely fucking different than what I wrote down. Like, I've done stuff that I didn't think I was going to do, and I've kind of like really put on the back burner certain shit I thought was for sure going to be on there. But then I started watching these fucking Argento films. So that's going to be 3 of them. So spoiler alert, you're going to get Inferno, Opera, and Tenebrae once I've watched this. And I'm actually almost as excited to watch the film as I am to watch this feature-length documentary on here. And also, I just got the City of the Living Dead Blu-ray from Blue Underground, and like all the features on there, like, dude, I can't wait to check that shit out. Look up Befelger, Phantom of the Louvre. That's the film. It's pretty hilarious. Befelger. I'll look it up, but I won't be able to share it because of the fucking... What's it called? Find a new tab. Open a tab. Okay, what the fuck was it called? Befelger? Check it out. Oh, fuck. I'm going to watch the thing on mute because I don't want them to fuck me over. So, oh, the fucking Louvre. Like, that's like the place where Da Vinci Code takes place. Oh, fuck. The mummy looks not bad. Okay. I don't know why I find like shit that happens in museums so fascinating. I like the costume. Definitely crazy. Oh, some CG action. Of course. I'll check this shit out. I would check it out. It looks cheesy, but I'll check it out. Holy fuck, I thought that was Donald Sutherland in there. Looks a little cheesy. I'll check it out. Just check out the poster. I would check it out. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So this is kind of my dilemma to get on the art subject for a minute here, drawing and shit. Like I still haven't used that fucking pen and ink thing that I got radioactive. I still haven't used it, and I've been working on this sketchbook. And the only problem is like not like all of a sudden like the pages just aren't like big enough right now. Like I want to like kind of have like a, you know, like even just like I said, like a folded in half, 8.5 by 11. I like that better. And it's like just like a loose leaf sheet is easier to work with than the sketchbook I have because it's like a thick sketchbook. And I've only done like maybe like 10 to 15 drawings in it. I don't think I have any mummy movies other than Universal stuff. I know there's one with Charlton Heston called The Awakening. Oh yes, I actually have that. I think I have that on a hard drive somewhere. The Awakening, or maybe I own it on tape. I don't know. The Argento collection is getting fucking fat though, bro. I have to fucking. I'm not gonna grab them, but I'll read them off. So I got Cat of Nine Tails, Crystal Plumage. Those are both those Arrow 4Ks. I got the Dario Argento's Dracula, which I haven't watched. I've got. I don't want to miss any. I got Inferno and Opera, but those are burnt. 2 copies of Deep Red because I'm a psycho. Suspiria, and now Tenebrae. And then I also got Inferno on tape, Crystal Plumage on tape, Cat of Nine Tails on tape. And I got 4 Flies on Gray Velvet, but it's a fucking bootleg, which is a pain in the cock. I don't like bound sketchbooks. I like the spiral ones where you can flip the pages all the way to the back. Yeah, those are. I know what you mean. I've got so many fucking sketchbooks in my room that have like 3-4 drawings in them. And then I have like binders with like like protective sleeves that you put like documents in, like just like the clear, basically like a giant fucking comic book sleeve basically that goes in a binder. All my loose sleeve shit is all in those. I think I drew this year and last year the most I've ever done in my life. I love a good draw. It's the eyeball scene. Fuck. So scary. Man. I really got to do something with this fucking collection, dude. Get it sorted out a little bit better. I fucking don't. I have the time, but I don't have the time. You know what I mean? Come home after work and like start working on the collection, and then next thing you know, it's like 4 a.m. and I have like a huge mess. Fuck. And then like I like even like tonight, like I could have like worked on the collection and stuff, but I was like, you know what? Fucking stream for a while, just hang out. Cause why not? I've been slacking on making videos though, because I made like I think 12 and now I'm just like fuck. I still haven't filmed my my opera one. I did the Inferno one. Inferno is gonna be day 10, I believe, and that's one that also is audio only, which sucks dick. I need more milk crates for the DVDs, yeah. The old milk crates. I usually end up using printer paper. That's something I do all the fucking time too, bro. Or loose Bristol or watercolor paper. Using the small ass sketchbook for Inktober has been kind of inconvenient on my hand. Yeah. Yeah. I regret not starting that, like the Inktober, like art to whatever the fuck, like doing like a drawing a day. I pretty much do a drawing a day anyway, but you know, sort of a cool little prompt thing to do. Fuck, I still have like a lot of cleaning to do. I'm not having people come over till 5 o'clock tomorrow though, because I don't want everyone to just show up and then fucking be like, oh, let's eat and then leave. Like, no, like we're having a good old time. I fucking made a lot of food like that's not even like involved with like the potatoes and all that shit, turkey and shit. I don't eat fucking turkey, but whatever. Um, like I'm making bread pakora, which is Indian. I'm making fucking like quesadillas, making deviled eggs. You know, my girlfriend made some fucking thing that tastes amazing. I failed Inktober so many times. I want to have at least 1 year where I finish it. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's like with me with this fucking shit. Like I want to, you know, I want to be able to do it. Like the 31 days of October or of horror, whatever the fuck. Um, and there's nothing saying that I can't. You can't grab a challenge yourself to do something like that any time of the year. It doesn't have to just be fucking October. You know, I'd like to do a you know a big size like drawing, but yeah, that was just fucking tomato and garlic and green onion and oil, and then like spices and shit. Put it in the fucking oven. Let the garlic soften and all that stuff. And then what I'm gonna do is take that shit, put it in a blender, and then I'm using that in the bread pakora shit. Bread pakora is basically like a deep fried potato sandwich, but I'm doing it a little different. Doing it different. Fuck, man, I smoked so much weed last night on that stream. It was fucking insanity. Like when I look back on it, like because I like had like this pile of dope and like I busted out the bong at one point and I was just doing like acting like a fool, acting like a goddamn fool. Here we go. Yeah, Zombie's good. Get distracted because it's a good fucking movie. That's why I usually put on like Anaconda or like Gangs in New York because those movies I can like, you know, I can stream through that. Like movies like this and stuff, I always get distracted from like, fuck, this is so badass. Good film. Fuck, man. What do you think is Fulci's worst movie? See, I couldn't even really answer that fairly because I haven't seen that many of his films. I've seen Gates of Hell trilogy, New York Ripper, Zombie, Black Cat, Zombie 3, which, isn't really his or whatever. Um, I got a few to watch now. I got a lizard in a woman's skin. I got Touch of Evil, um, The Psychic, I believe. Yeah, I can't really answer that film, or I can't answer that question fairly. The one I would say that I've watched the least out of those is definitely New York Ripper. Or Zombie 3. I've seen that way. Like, I haven't watched that in years. I've only seen New York Ripper once. I watched it with my mom, and it was fucking weird. Super uncomfortable. Oh, my neck cracked. You love that movie. It's your favorite. That sick, disgusting film is your favorite. You should be locked up, Danny B. Yeah, the silver toast thing. That's the fucking scene. That's like, and it feels like it goes on for minutes and minutes. It's like, oh fuck. And could you imagine, like, oh, greasy, man. That is one greasy ass fucking moment in that film. For me, it's either City of the Living Dead or Zombie. So much weird stuff in that movie. Yes. Agreed. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, you guys haven't sent any super chats yet, and I'm very much offended. I just refreshed the Patreon, and you guys haven't added a new subscription tier to it yet. So what the fuck? Something sticky on the side of that fucking thing. Bottle service. What kind of sick fuck would make a movie like this? Oh, and he just wraps the fucking guy's head up and then gonna pop a fucking cap in his ass. This movie's violent. Did you guys? I think I sent it to both you guys, like that game from I don't know where I found it on. It must have been on like Bloody Disgusting or something, but it's like a Lucio Fulci inspired horror game that's like done in the shitty old style graphics, but it looks charming. Whoa. Classic headshot. Doug the Crew. Oh, the boat can leave now. Tell the crew. Backwards. I just watched Cat in the Brain and it was awesome. I've heard that movie sucked, but fuck, I don't know. You can't take anyone's word because people have said certain shit has sucked, and I watch it and then I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What do you mean? Man, all the colors of the dark is when you have to pay attention to. I'm so lost. Probably should have put Children of the Corn too. Yeah. Fuck, man. I don't know. This movie's like calling my name, man. "1982." Cat in the Brain is funny. Fulci is himself in it. Yeah, I heard. I know like kind of the not the plot of it, but I know like that it's like about him. I'm so fucking behind on my watching. Like I still haven't watched Zombie 4. Like when Shocking Dark was released by Severin, Zombie 3, Zombie 4, and Zombie 5 are released, I believe. So I picked up Zombie 3, 4, and Shocking Dark, and I haven't watched any of those. And that was like years ago. Some dude's running away from him going, "What's wrong with you, Mr. Fulci?" Mental. Mental. Fuck, man. Boys, I think I'm going to I think I'm gonna cut it short, and I think I'm gonna pop this in because I can't stop looking at it. Fuck, man. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan for the rest of the night, boys. They're gonna get really fucking high and watch this. So, uh, thanks for stopping by and fucking hanging out. We got a little hour chat in. You know, it's fun. Try my best to be back on next weekend, Friday night, Saturday night, whatever. Um, but definitely stay tuned because the live streams, I want to continue to do them. And stay tuned to 31 Days of Horror. This is definitely going to be involved in it. This more than likely will be, uh, even though it's very graphic and fucked up. I love that. Yeah, dude, get twisted. That one is wild. Fuck yeah, man. I'm just going to get wrecked and watch it. Uh, yeah. I might actually finish Zombie first, though, to be honest with you, because there's only like a half hour left. So, yeah, man. Thanks for watching, guys. Radioactive, Trash Dash, everyone else that's popped in. Like, you guys are OGs. Love your guys' company. And, you know, I'm continue to fucking be OG. I don't know. I'm stoned already. So, anyways, later, boys.